What's up everybody? So in this video we're going to do a quick review of the ZeroWater filter. Now let me just say before we start that I'm not a medical professional, nor have I ever worn a lab coat at any point in my life. I've done copious amounts of research on this subject, talked to people who have worn lab coats in their life so that I don't give you guys the wrong information. I'll be sharing my personal experiences, personal discoveries, and fact-checked research. Let's begin. The ZeroWater filter also comes with this total dissolved solids measurement stick that measured it in ppm, which is parts per million. The less dissolved solids, the better, right? We want as few things in as possible. So high levels of total dissolved solids can put people at risk for kidney stones, heart problems, and other major issues with the human body. So we try to have fewer dissolved solids. So anything lower than 300 ppm is the bare minimum for safe consumption, as is from the World Health Organization. Now, when I did my test, the first time I bought it, I tested with the tap water I put into the top of the filter and what came out the bottom in a glass. And what happened is I noticed I had close to 200 ppm, which is safe. It's tap water. That was pretty safe to consume. But what came out of the spigot into my glass was 3 ppm. So just safe to say it removed a lot of parts. More specifically too, what it removes is any harmful substances like any metals like lead, fluoride, or any other things that can be harmful that can get mixed into the water through the taps and through the sewer systems. So now you guys might be asking why you should buy a 10-liter one like I have, instead of anything bigger or anything smaller. Well, the thing I found with the one I have is if it was any smaller, I could maybe fit it in like a fridge or somewhere small, but I would have to constantly be refilling it every other use, which is just a waste of time and it's not really worth the hassle at that point. If it's too big, then what happens is you're gonna get crowded in the spaces that you'd be able to use it, like a countertop or a kitchen table. Like I have mine on my kitchen table, and if it was any bigger, it would take up way too much space. I wouldn't be able to put a dish rack there, or eat or anything, whereas now it's kind of just off in the side on the corner above the dog bowl. So, works perfectly. So guys, my personal experience with this so far is, and keep in mind, I've been using it for about a month, and in that month, I've noticed a more clear, clean tasting water. It goes down smooth, like you're not like forcing to swallow. Kind of just rolls right down the tongue, down the gullet. And I've noticed a more clean internal system. Everything seems to digest food a bit easier. I've, more pick me up from the better quality of drinking water, so now I have less fatigue that I have to experience during the day. So I'm just, versus when I would drink the tap water during the day at work, I'm like, I don't feel as good. I feel a bit more sluggish, like I'm not getting any energy from the water. Like I don't feel hydrated, whereas I feel properly hydrated when I'm drinking this stuff. So that's really helpful. And now these are just results I've noticed from the short amount of time, but I look forward to using it in the long term and seeing what I can get from the overall lifespan of this filter, and hopefully it's good. Thanks guys. Hit subscribe, tune in, and if you're interested, the one I bought is below us in the link. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Much love, and I'll see you in the next one.